What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 4, Episode 10. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, first up, Keisha. She meets with Zelda Monster and Quisha. Is it Quisha? It's Quita. Like I told y'all before, Keisha is trying to stay out of the mess, so she insists on letting Zell know how messy he is. But he was just like, look, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You put your hand in a dog's mouth, then the dog will bite. I was like, well, that makes sense. But anyway, enough about Zelda Monster. Listen, we gonna set you up on a blind date. Zell and Quita gonna hook her up with somebody that's perfect for her. I thought it was funny when he was yelling and she was just like, nigga, will you shut up with talking so loud? He is always on 10. But whatever, Keisha tells him that she's with it. As long as Quita's gonna come with her on the date, then she is all set to go. Now, the day of the date, you know, she got Booby coming over. So he can sit with little man, little munchkin. And, you know, Booby says, hey, whatever he can do to help Keisha, he's there. And, you know, especially to watch his little baby boy. How old is that boy now? He probably around 6. Somewhere around that age. So they, you know, they talking about moving on, you know, and Keisha asks him if he has a girlfriend. He say he working on it. You know, she tells him that he need to cover the tattoo on her fist, on his fist. And, you know, he tell her how he gonna put an X through it and blood. And she was just like, excuse me, did you cheat on me or did I cheat on you? Why you got to do all of that? But Booby was just kidding. Booby just wants to stay agreeable with his baby mama / ex-wife because he's gonna need the same temperament when it comes time for him to hook up with whoever his love of his life might be. And she needs to sit with the baby. So y'all have fun on the date. All right, so then, you know, Keisha and Quita. Who goes on a blind date with somebody else? Oh, God, I tell you, these scenes just be so... I'm just be looking like, what? Why is Keisha on the show? I mean, child, it ain't got to be no dramatics and everything, but what is happening here, child? So anyway, she sit down with the little comedian boy. She say that he cute enough, and I'm looking at him, and I was like, okay, so she likes that type, tall, thin, you know, he kind of looked like a cornier Booby. You know, he's cracking jokes. Ask her what he thought she thinks about him, you know, just in these 5 minutes they've been sitting there talking. He has flowers and chocolate delivered to her, but Keisha not feeling it. And next thing you know, it's time to go. I was just like, how long did they sit there? Even with the shit edited down, they couldn't have been there more than 10 minutes. Keisha was like, Mona, listen, I'm gonna do this shit for the check, for the little publicity, okay? But I gots to go. Alright, you guys, next is the Thirsty Squad, and you know how we do them, okay? We like to break them off into their own little individual segments of thirstiness. First, Moniece. We see her out with Fizz and AD and the little baby boy, you know, they out golfing or whatnot. She's talking to Fizz. Hey, listen, I was talking to Tierra. She wanted to apologize for sending you away from the intervention. He was like, it's all good, okay? He just wants to see her do better, and, you know, they've been knowing each other since they were teenagers, and they've just recently signed under the same management group. I was like, well, who managing y'all? Shit. These motherfuckers, I tell you. Then she catch him up on the latest brawl, okay? He was like, look, you need to quit hanging out with them types. And she said she really wasn't even trying to be in the brawl this time. She was trying to get out the way, but she's hurt her ankle. Fizz's whole thing is Moniece just needs to fucking grow up, okay? Be the mother that you are. You are 30 years old. Like, why are you still even hanging around them types? Now, we find out that AD has a kids clothing line. I was like, surprise, surprise. Don't they always have some sort of clothing line? And she's gonna have this photo shoot, so she tells Moniece that she wants Moniece to be there, and she also wants her girl Tiffany to be there. You know, Moniece is just like not really feeling it for the bitch. I don't really understand why she got to be around Tiffany, because, you know, Moniece thinks that Tiffany is in love with AD. So Moniece says, well, you know what, because I love you and this is so important to you, okay, let me just sleep on it. Let me think about it. I'll get back with you and let you know how I feel. Well, I'm assuming that she slept on it and she decided that she was cool with it. So we at the photo shoot, okay? Got Moniece there, AD, of course. We got Fizz and Nia. I know. You know, we got Tiffany. Now, Moniece has already told us that, you know, for the sake of AD, she's going to try to make this work. And she even tells Tiffany, listen, I know we didn't have our differences, but we can work this out for the sake of AD. And Tiffany is all turned up and rah-rah and all of that and was just like, you need to apologize to me. So Moniece takes the upper hand, okay, becomes an adult and says, okay, well, if it makes you feel better, I do apologize for my ways of acting, okay? But I feel like you need to apologize to me as well. And Tiffany was like, no. Y'all saw Fizz and Nia back there. They were like, uh-oh. Moniece was just like, oh, you know what, here we go. Moniece is so funny this season. She really, really is not. I'm starting to realize that she just can't be bothered with these bitches, okay? She done been on there 4 seasons. If she has learned anything, is that she don't need to be trying to fight with every motherfucker that come in her face. But Tiffany ain't learned that yet. So Tiffany is all mad, okay? She going off on Moniece for the shit that she said about her. And Moniece was like, girl, you know what, AD, AD told me you was the do girl. And Tiffany was like, "That what's the do, girl?" She was like, whatever I need you to do, that's what you do. She needs some money, then you give it to her. She needs you to run her somewhere, take something somewhere for her. You do it for her. And Tiffany was pissed, like, is that what you said about me? Is that the truth? So now she mad at AD and Moniece, but AD is trying to deflect. She's like, listen, this is about me. This is about me. Moniece is just like, whatever. So Tiffany, that bitch getting mad. She knows she can't get to Moniece all the way over there with table in front of them, security and everything. She get to throwing shit at her. And Moniece was like, give a fuck about you, you whore. That shit make you real mad when you can't get to her. But I was just like, why is Tiffany this turned up? I mean, of course, obviously you have feelings for AD. You should not be in your feelings this much. You too emotional. I realize we on this reality show and we all got to, make a name for ourselves. We got 1 season to prove it. But she obviously can't handle it, So that, security, they hustle her off, and that's all you see of Tiffany. Now, then we take it on back home, and Moniece and AD are talking. And AD says, listen, I'm just stressed out because I feel like we have moved too fast. Okay, I done moved in here because you made it adamant that the only way we was going to be together is I moved in with you, and then I move in with you, and we haven't even slept together. And I was just like, that's because Moniece not gay. Tiffany tried to tell your ass. Moniece tells her this whole thing, like, if she's not emotionally connected and she don't feel like they vibing, then she can't sleep with somebody. And I understand that, but yet and still. Y'all been together how long? And you ain't slept together in how long? Child, you can't expect somebody to be with you all this time. You walking around the house in your fucking panties, okay, bra, and ain't giving them none or nothing. Child, you asking for a fight, and you really asking for somebody to go out and maybe try to, creep. Especially if you guys haven't established no strong union. I mean, fuck, how long they said they've been together? 7 months, 11 months, somewhere in there? I was like, too fucking much. AD says that everything has to be on Moniece's terms, which I believe. But I also believe that everybody that Moniece gets with, they all cater to Moniece that way. And that's the reason why Moniece is the way that she is. I mean, you can't tell me that you didn't know about this before y'all got together. You had to have learned soon after. Okay, so if you feel like you going through all these turns and changes and everything, baby, just pack up and leave. So Moniece don't want to talk about it no more. AD walks off. Moniece walks off. Alright, you guys, so we see Mama Hazel. And Mama Hazel actually looks like Hazel. It's the strangest thing, except that she's a cuter, older looking woman. Hazel got all the fucked up parts of the daddy. I shouldn't say. Hazel is not ugly, but just her character, the way she carries herself is so ugly. It makes her very unattractive, even with all the work that she's done that I feel like probably has helped her in the positive. But anyway, yeah, Mama Hazel there, and she gonna meet Rose Burgundy. And Rose Burgundy come, and he is on some other shit. Hazel should be embarrassed to even be bringing this child in front of her mother. You go from Cat Williams to this. Rose Burgundy is telling Mama Hazel all the shit that he do to take care of Hazel. He makes sure that she got this in order, that in order. She whatever she need, he get. And the mama was like, shit, that sound like a goddamn assistant to me. How this gonna work? Well, what you think is gonna happen with you guys in the next 5 years? Rose Burgundy said he want to marry her. I was like, mother bitch. You're not gonna do this to us today. You really want us to take this shit seriously? That mama was looking at him like, okay, you know what? How about I talk to my daughter? You go on off somewhere and we can discuss, we can talk a little later. How's that? Okay, Rose Burgundy say okay. So he leaves. And the mama was like, Hazel, are you serious? Why are you with this little boy? And she was just like, Mom, if I meet somebody on my level, you know, I got to be catering to them. I got to be rubbing their feet. I got to be cooking for them. I got to be making sure that they okay. And I was like, what the fuck is the levels? What is the levels that Hazel is talking about, you guys? Why can't she find a man on her level? Oh my God. I cannot with Hazel. She is a fucking joke. You justify being with a sorry ass nigga, and that might not even be sorry, just a kid. You justify being with a kid who might be gay because you want the nigga to cater to you. Y'all, this child has the worst. She has very low self-esteem. Like, everything that she says is like her putting her foot in her mouth every single time. I cannot with Hazel. The mama says, well, what about Booby? I said, child, if they gonna do the bait and switch on, what the fuck? Where did Booby come from? I know they tried to swing it in a couple of episodes ago about Booby, but I was just like, this is so fucking random. And why does the mom know about a casual hookup? At least that's the way Hazel made it seem, that she had with Booby. And she was just like, yeah, well, you know, Booby is cool and everything, so we gonna see what goes on with that. All these damn storyline changes on episode 10. Mona, bitch, you tried it. Now let's skip on over to Brooke. Somehow Brooke has ended up in the damn thirsty squad as well. Okay, now she meets with Lyrica, and Lyrica's just telling her how tired she is about this whole Alexis Sky Masika shit. Okay, it's very high school. It's too much drama. Brooke tells her that, you know what, Hazel is causing problems because, you know, we got to get it back around to Hazel and Brooke some kind of damn way. Lyrica was just like, no, Hazel, I think she's just misunderstood. And she was just like, no, that bitch is full of scams. She gets around town, I hear. I don't like the bitch. And Lyrica was like, well, I did notice at the party that, you know, Hazel and Booby kind of had their eye on each other. She was kind of watching him like, did something go on between the two of them? And what's going on with you and Booby? And she was just like, girl, I don't know. You know, I love Marcus, and we got into this big old argument, and then all of a sudden I was kissing Booby. And Lyrica was just like, bitch, you was lying to me. But get this, Brooke tells her that Booby is her soulmate, but Marcus is her life partner, so she don't know what to do. I said, what the fuck? Booby is the soulmate. Marcus is the life partner. What the fuck does that mean? I cannot. Anyways, all this shit that Brooke is telling Lyrica, she says, you know what, do not tell Diamonds and Pearls what happened. And Lyrica's like, girl, you ain't got to worry about me, okay? Zip it up, throw away the key. Now, in one of the more comical scenes of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood this season, we get Diamonds and Pearls and Marcus and James. They meet up together at a little bar lounge place, okay? And James is telling them, you know, how he trying to help Bridget out with the bullshit that she going through with Ray J and her new music. And Diamonds and Pearls is like, look, I'm on suspension. I can't be working with no Bridget, okay? And did you guys check out Diamonds and Pearls manicure? That motherfucker had his damn SNS gel black. That shit was shiny. It was perfectly done. Somebody said that they can't believe that Lyrica's married to somebody that wears black nail polish. I was like, so is Gabrielle Union, honey. Dwayne Wade, love him some black polish. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, while they there, jump the camera over to the bar and we see Hazel and Chanel West Coast. Hazel's discussing her pseudo relationship with Lil Man Rose and how her mama ain't really feeling him, and you know, she just don't know what to do. I mean, she do kind of have her eye on Booby, but you know, with some drama with Booby and she not too sure and whatnot. Plus Booby ain't trying to get with the winner because he's still fucking around with that whack ass chicken dinner that is Brooke. Chanel was like, Brooke, I think I know her. I think I had to get in that bitch face one time when she was trying to step to Jade incorrectly. And Hazel was just like, yep, that sound like her. But anyway, look at here. Who have we here over there? She spots Diamonds and Pearls, James, and Marcus. Okay, so she was like, let's go over there and talk to them. So she saunter over there in her best flicked ass Marilyn Monroe walk, gives Diamonds and Pearls a hug, you know, says hi to the other boys, and then she and Chanel West Coast sit down. So then she wants to introduce Chanel to Diamonds and Pearls, and you know, Chanel, she get on her campaign, you know, always got to be, listen, Chanel, girl, I like your song, okay? I'm gonna be the first to admit that I thought the shit was fucked up when I listened to it, but baby, all you got to do is listen to it one time in your car real loud. You know, you might need to be a little tipsy. Don't be driving if you're tipsy, though. Yeah, bitch, I already got a newbie. Already got a newbie. That shit do be kind of, it do go hard. I know y'all don't believe me. Just try it. Anyway, I even Chanel West Coast. I mean, you know, she sounds just as good as any of these other fucking rappers out here today. But getting back to the damn story. She telling Diamonds and Pearls that she think he dope and she likes his beats and maybe they can work together. And Diamond Pearls was just kind of like humoring her, like, oh really? I thought you was a host. And she was like, that's just my day job, you know, but I really be grinding at night. And he was just like, oh, is that right? And she was just like, yeah, you know, I be working with Lil Wayne and Young Money and Drake and Nicki Minaj and all of that. And I got a song with French Montana and Ty Dolla $ign and all. She get to naming off all the names. I guess that's what people got to do to, you know, get their resume out there. And Diamonds and Pearls was like, baby, I done already met you. I done already met you, black nail polish. And you know, I wasn't really this poppin' yet. You had your damn black sunglasses on and you couldn't be bothered, okay? So you didn't want to work with me then. I can't work with you now. Every now and then we be waiting for that one opportunity to put a motherfucker in their place. It is so funny because there is a YouTuber who, when I first started doing videos, actually came into my comments and told me point blank that I wasn't going to do well on my channel because my videos was too long and nobody was going to sit here and watch my videos. And I will admit that with the exception of a couple of YouTubers, many people didn't do 20-minute videos because people did not have the attention span to sit there. But now it's very common to have reviews and have videos that are this long. And my channel is going along fine, and that person doesn't even really do videos anymore. And even though the person is really cool and everything, you know, I always think, I've never said anything to this person, but I always think about the person saying some shit like that to me because I was really discouraged. Like, my feelings was hurt. I was just like, really? You gonna come into my damn comments and tell me some shit like that? Well, I tell you, people be something else. Okay, so I was with Diamonds and Pearls when he had the chance to be like, bitch, I can't work with you today. But y'all, the shit went real left real fast because we had James and Marcus. They was kind of laughing at what, you know, Hazel and Chanel West Coast was saying. So then Hazel was just like, oh, ain't you Brooke man, right? But you know what? It's crazy because I saw Brooke and she was hanging out the other day with Booby. And what's going on with y'all, bitch? And Marcus was like, excuse me? Wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute here. Now, I know that me and Brooke going through our shit, but I'm not fixing to let you guys sit here and talk about my girl like that. Like, really? So he was just like, what do you do, Hazel? You know, Hazel, well, you know, I'm popping. I got some books out there in Barnes and Nobles, and I got this dope ass video that's, I said, dope, bitch, you is really stretching it. But she really trying to tell all her what she do, and then Chanel West Coast get to arguing with them about, you know, how popping that she is, that, you know, because Diamonds and Pearls was like, oh yeah, Charlamagne said you was a rapper, kind of with this little smirk on her face. And she was like, you know what, but Charlamagne also talked about Drake and Kanye West. So far as I'm concerned, I'm just on the same level as them because he talked about them too. And I said, girl, see, bitch, you gonna make it real hard for people to try to accept your dumb ass when you say shit like that. Really? Let's not go there. Let's not go there after I done told everybody that your damn song was cool. Okay, I said, girl, if you don't sit down and shut the fuck up. She get to yelling and screaming, and they was just like, girl, gone. Now let's jump over to your girl Bridget. Bridget also is a part of the Thirsty Squad. We just be inducting new members, child. Bridget got this bullshit ass song. I guess this is Bridget. Okay, Marcus is in the studio and he listening to it, and he say that the song reminds him of the shit that he been going through with Brooke. Okay, you want to hear the fucking song? Cause I be hitting you up. Cause I be hitting you up, but cause I be hitting you. Cause I be hitting you up. Cause I be hitting you up, but I really don't want nothing. Cause I be hitting you up, but I don't really be nothing, but I can tell you. Cause I be hitting you up, but I don't really want nothing. Cause I be hitting you up, but I really don't. Cause I be hitting you up, but I don't really want nothing, but I really don't. Cause I be hitting you up, but I don't really want nothing, and I be thinking about something, but I can't tell you. Damn, get my breathing right. Cause I be hitting you up. Cause I be hitting you up, but I don't really want nothing, and I be thinking about something, but I can tell you it's something you wanna. Damn. Cause I be hitting you up, but I really. You kinda know I be bluffing when I turn into something. Come on, Roxanne, you can do it, you can do it! Cause I be hitting you up, but I don't really want nothing, and I be thinking about something, but I can't tell you it's something. You kinda know I be bluffing, wanna turn into something, baby. You guys, I've been doing that shit for 30 minutes! I've been trying trying to sing that fucking song. Anyway, Bridget sits down with Marcus, and she tells us that she and Marcus are better friends than she is with Lyrica. So she's always going to remain loyal to Marcus. Marcus is just telling her his problems with Brooke, you know, that he thought that they was going to work shit out. And Brooke been running around with Lil Boo Boo. Why does he keep on calling that grown-ass man Lil Boo Boo? It's so fucking degrading. But enough about them, okay? Marcus got a song for Bridget, and Bridget was like, look, I don't want to be in the middle of y'all shit. And he was like, don't worry about Brooke. Don't worry about Brooke. You and I, we gonna work together. Especially because I feel like I need to save you, okay, from that my pussy so good shit, okay? But you know what? Bridget is still feeling, oh, no, my pussy is good. That's what I said, and that's what I mean. I said, okay, bitch, okay. Stand on that shit. I guess I can't be mad. Boobie's gonna have this listening party. And Brooke is going to go. She says even though she's confused and she don't really know where she stands with Marcus and Boobie, she gonna go and be supportive. When she gets there, she sees Bridget, and she just sits down with Bridget, and she was just like, girl, I'm all over the place. I don't know what to think about nothing. Marcus, I can't get in touch with him. Like, he's not calling me no more. You know, we got into this big old argument. But let me ask you, have you talked to Marcus? And Bridget says, nope, sure didn't. Okay, because Bridget was like, I'm staying the hell out of their problems right now. So then Brooke was like, okay, girl, well, whatever. How's your pussy doing? Your pussy good? And Bridget's like, yep, pussy good, okay? Did have to do this video shoot, you know, and I had dollars shooting up. And James wasn't really feeling good about that. So James is trying to help me out and find other people that can work with me. In the meantime, while they talking, in walks Hazel and Chanel West Coast. Or like Hazel said, you know, the blonde bombshells. So Hazel come in there, and you know, she all on there, you know, that she lit and she popping and all of that. And she says that Brooke is going to have to watch how she snags a baller. So then here come, you know, Boobie. And he come out there with that old, you know, that Houston rapper flow that you guys all told me that that's how they say it. Hazel get up and she go down there. She supporting from the dance floor. And Brooke is looking from the background like, I know this bitch ain't. Boobie up there, he done grabbed Mona Niece from off the side. You know, she was the one that was supposed to give everybody water. He done pulled her onto the stage. You know, she happy and everybody is all enjoying it and everything. Okay, so it's cute enough, right? When it's over, Hazel goes up to Boobie and she's all huggy and touchy and feely and everything. Of course, Brooke is not feeling it. So then Brooke comes up and asserts herself. Okay, hey, baby, you know, you did good. She gives him a hug. You can tell Boobie is real happy to see her. Of course, Hazel was watching all this and was just like, ugh, what is this? Oh, you so cute. You got fans talking about Brooke. And Brooke was like, excuse me, I'm not a fan. Okay, this is my boy. Like, we, you know, good. And Hazel was just like, but you ain't as lit and as popping as me. Okay, and Brooke was like, well, bitch, what do you have? And she was just like, you know, because I run LA, yeah, and I got books and I got music and all this. And I was like, who the fuck says that they run something? Like, what the fuck is Hazel? Is she in the fucking mafia or something? Nobody fucking run LA. I said, girl, if anybody run LA, it's not you. She is a fucking, I'm telling you, just having to watch her claim to be this whole big LA thing when I guess she was even trying to say that she was from Houston. Like, I'm so over it. I'm so over Hazel. I hope she's watching this season and is ashamed on how she acts, but something tells me that she's not. Like, she's been created a monster in what she's become. So they arguing back and forth, you know, while Hazel is trying to convince us of all her redeeming qualities. And Bridget was like, girl, you all up here without no bra. And she was just like, I don't need a bra. You know, these titties, you know, how much did it cost? She was like, $10,000, and I bet you couldn't do it. And she was like, girl, my $10,000 is in the bank. Then all of a sudden they get to arguing, and I was just like, oh my God. Hazel finally gets enough, and you know, she walks off, and Brooke was just like, that bitch is a whole lot. And Bridget was like, I don't even understand why either one of you guys is fighting over a nigga that's not yours. You're not even fucking him, you know. So then Brooke was like, excuse me, bitch, ixnay on the talking about my man Tay. And she was just like, yeah, you know, Brooke is with Marcus, and Marcus is my boy, and that's the only reason why I know Brooke is because of Marcus, okay? So she trying to tell Boobie about Marcus, who he already knows about, and Brooke is just sitting there like, bitch, you really is on major cock block right now, huh? Sick of all of them. I'm sick of all of them, y'all. Sick of all of them. Alright, you guys, I done been working on that fucking Bridget song so long. I done wasted all my fucking lunch, so I gotta get off of here. I'm at Michael's. I got to run and buy some few things, and then I got to get on back to work. Listen, make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.